Good evening, YTPC. Saw Gunner here, coming at you from my home in Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico. So tonight I wanted to talk about a new blend that I've tried. Presbyterian mixture. And I have to say, this is quite a tasty blend. So I guess I should get the housekeeping knocked out. This is my Rossi 8673 Note, not sure how to pronounce that. And then, of course, Presbyterian mixture. And this is quite a tasty blend. And this blend, it's not a Latakia forward blend. I mean, it has Latakia in it, but it's more of a supporting role. It's not driving the bus. Some bourbon, it's Friday. But this is just really a good tobacco. Let's open her up here. See if you can see that. Just look at all that. Beautiful Oriental Virginia. Little bit of Latakia. They said it's just the tips. Like I said, it's there, but it's in more of a support role. And I almost forgot the tin note on this. The tin note is hay from the Virginias. I get a hay, I get a old leather like qualities from the Latakia that's in there. And I smell like a vinegary sourness from the Orientals. Now, flavor. The main flavor I get on this is from the Orientals. I get a very like herbal, sour taste. And then I get almost like a sweet grassiness from the Virginias. And like I said, the Latakias are there, but more in the background. It's really more of a condiment in this blend. And I have to say, this is quite a tasty pipe tobacco. And for me, this blend was a classic example of why you should never judge a blend after the first bowl. My first bowl of this, I was kind of like, meh, it's all right. But the more I smoked it, the more I started, discerning the flavors. And it just got better and better, bowl after bowl. So this is a definite will repeat blend for me. Right now I'm kind of on a Star of the East kick. So that'll be the bulk of my English blend purchases will be Star of the East, but I would definitely pick up another tin of this for just to have. This is just a good, I don't know, what is this, an English blend? Is that a Scottish? I'm not sure, but it's in that, Balkan English category, and it's good. I recommend it. So today, my wife and I, we drove, and we live in Tijuana, so we drove into San Diego. And I have to say, folks, if you need to get eyeglasses, go to Costco. For all my American viewers. I just got an amazing deal. So my wife and I, we've needed glasses for quite a while. I'm going on about 8 years with this pair here. But since we've been building our house, we've been like dumping all our money into the house, and everything else is just kind of going by the wayside. Well, it's getting to the point where we both need to get new glasses, and so we decided, hey, this month let's give it for Christmas. We'll get our eyeglasses. So on Monday, I made an appointment for us at an eye clinic here in Tijuana. And we both had a complete eye exam. And for the two of us, it was $150. And it's a very reputable high-end eye clinic here in Tijuana called Clínica de Ojos Eye Clinic. And so they both give us each a complete eye exam, and they wrote down our prescription for eyeglasses. So we took that to Costco in San Diego, and I got the frames, Oakley frames. I got the progressive transitional lenses with the anti-reflective, all that stuff. And my wife she didn't get Oakley, she got some other, hers were actually more than mine. Some designer women's frames. But for the both of us, $600 out the door for eyeglasses. Now, as a comparison, like I said, I got these. These are Oakleys. I'm exclusive Oakley. I got these in San Diego probably about 8 years ago. And at the time, I had eye insurance. I had the VSP plan. And after it was all said and done with the insurance, I still ended up paying about $600 out of pocket. So for $600, both my wife and I got glasses with the same, bells and whistles. So I would say, yeah, definitely. If you need, and also I don't have eyeglass insurance now, but Costco also, they do accept eye insurance or your eyeglass insurance. So it's definitely worth looking into. So we made out like bandits this year. And it's only going to take about 7 days for us to get our glasses back. So, man, you can't beat that. So that was my trip today. And I notice a trend going on now, Freedom Friday. And, I live in Mexico. I'm a legal temporary resident. I'm not a citizen. And I know you can have certain firearms for home protection in Mexico, but it's only certain calibers. I think a pistol, you can only have a .380, and a shotgun, it's a 20 gauge. And I'm not sure what rifle calibers you can have. Probably nothing very heavy. And it's I'm not sure what I know it's a lot of red tape. Since I'm at this point in my immigration process, I'm only a temporary resident right now. I haven't really looked into all the procedures. But I know it's a big, like bells and whistles and jumping through hoops. And there's I think only one place you can legally purchase the firearm in Mexico, which is through the Army. So I haven't done that yet. But that's something I will be looking into in the future. But there is something, this is kind of a funny story. At one time, this mug, my coffee mug, was a weapon. So in 2007, 2008, I was deployed to Iraq in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. I was part of a mission called Individual Augmentee, where the Navy and the Air Force were serving alongside of the Army in some of their missions. And I was involved in detainee operations. I was part of NPDB-3, Naval Provisional Detainee Battalion 3, in Camp Bucca, southern Iraq, from, like I said, 07 to 08. And while I was there, this guy was making coffee mugs. So he put our unit emblem, this NPDB-3, and we called ourselves the Sand Pirates. So it's got Popeye, the Sailor Man, and Camp Bucca, Iraq, my name and rank, GM2, Matraw. And then on the other side was my MOS and my rank. So I was a petty officer, a gunner's mate, petty officer, second class. So when I first got to Iraq, we had, in our unit, we had really the worst of the worst terrorist prisoners that we were guarding. It was, anyway. So toward the end of I think the last like 2 or 3 months, they gave us an easier assignment to some of the, like the low risk prisoners. Basically prisoners that were scheduled to be released. So they were transitioning into being released from custody. So they were considered low risk, and they were, they had more privileges, and they were better behaved generally. So, like I said, I got this mug while in Iraq, and this is my lucky mug. Me and this mug have been through a lot. We've been through rocket, mortar, small arms attacks, And here we are today, not a scratch on us. In fact, I personally carried this mug all the way home in my hand. But anyway, on with the story. So, I was on shift, and I was coming up on some downtime. So I was in the guard shack, and I had just poured myself a nice hot cup of coffee. And I sat down, and I was getting ready to take a drink out of it. And I like, hey, Matra, we need you to escort some prisoners to medical. Like, damn, I'm just getting ready to drink my coffee. So, you know, to escort prisoners, you had to have your Kevlar helmet, body armor, and a weapon. Well, I was, you know, not too happy about having my coffee interrupted. So I put on my helmet, I put on my body armor, went out, and I took my coffee with me. I didn't grab a weapon. I took my coffee. And I told the prisoners, let's go. And so we're walking towards medical, and the section chief opens the door of the guard shack, and he yells out at me, Matra, where's your weapon? So I turned around and I went, right here, chief. And so he looked at me and he chuckled. He's like, carry on. So that's how at one time, this mug was a weapon. And I haven't told that story to too many people, but I'm sharing it with you, my friends at the YTPC. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and another thing, I've noticed a lot of you are into these. I bought one at the hardware store the other day, and I'm not a fan. I'll keep using my Bics. Anyway, wish you guys a good weekend, and you know, as we're approaching Christmas, wish you all the best with your family, friends, and loved ones, and you guys have a good night. Okay, bye-bye.